Hey book baddies, I hope you're having a great day, week, weekend, whenever you're getting around to watching this. If you have seen one of my videos, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Hides or Heidi, and this is my channel around book related content. And today we are doing some organization, and we are doing a little bit of an unhaul. Recently I have purchased a lot of books that I was not expecting to purchase, but I'm not upset that I purchased. But because of all of the extra books that have come in, the TBR cart she was getting full, and then there's piles. We just got to get organized because it's just too much, and I'm struggling finding things, and everything's unorganized, and it's just messy. So that's the plan. So either you can sit back, relax, go through this with me, or if you want to be productive as well while I'm being productive. I know sometimes I like throwing on a YouTube video of somebody being productive, so it helps me also be productive. Whatever your vibe is, if you're going to relax, or if you're not going to relax, get yourself a tasty drink. This is my cup from my last unboxing video. It's so cute. I have some iced coffee today because I wanted to use that cup, and hot coffee or tea in glass is not a good time. It's not a good time. So I think how I want to do this, I have the bookshelves that you see here, and then I also have a bookshelf out in our hallway, and I kind of organized the bookshelf in the hallway already to bring in some of the books here. So the books out there are books that I've already read that I'm planning on keeping. So this is going to be, let's organize these, and I think my plan is to put a lot of the read books out on that bookshelf. I don't think they're all going to fit, so there will be some trickling in here, and then have some of the unreads in here. And then kind of be more selective with what goes back on the TBR cart, just because, again, the TBR cart was way too packed, and I just need to get this more organized. So I'm going to be a little more intentional with what goes on the TBR cart based upon the seasons that we're going into and what I think I'll realistically be wanting to read going into fall/autumn. And then obviously we'll have the Christmas season coming up right after that, but we're not getting into that season yet. We haven't even hit fall. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start going through this stack and trying to make some decisions. And then once I organize this, then we'll start organizing hopefully this. And I'll kind of go through some of my thoughts as we go through this stackage. Some stackage. So since our first stack is right here, all of these, I believe, are things that are on my TBR, and I'm just going to start, again, selecting things I think I'm going to go put on the cart. We have Frankenstein, since we're going into the fall, definitely going to be a TBR pick. Wayward is giving kind of fall-ish vibes, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put that one in there too. I know that's a magical realm, so that's kind of giving that. So these two are going to go in my maybe pile, only because I don't know how much space I'm going to have, and I would be happy to get to these, but also I would be happy if I didn't quite get to them. I'm putting the Cruel Prince on there. This has been on my TBR for so long, and I need to get to her. She needs to be read. So we'll go ahead and slide her on back. These are a couple of the new books that I have, and I think this one's kind of giving like vacation-esque vibe, and I think I'm gonna put this in the no, and maybe save this for the summertime next year. And this is kind of giving like a present-esque vibe. I know that the person, it works at like a boutique store, and it's about giving gifts. So this is going to go in the maybe. I'm going to put Quantum Seed in the maybe pile. This is from an indie book author. We Are the Brennans. I'm going to put in the no only because it has the clovers. And I'm just going to put that in for St. Patty's Day when that rolls around. We have the Bad Luck Vampire. I am going to put this on the TBR cart. Vampire, Halloween, hello. That's a no duh. This one, Such a Fun Age. I don't even remember, honestly, what this is about. So we're going to put her on the maybe. And we have our, the Witch Heart. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the TBR cart because, again, it's giving fall vibes. Some fall vibes. Bright Young Women also going to go on there. I know that this is following, like, a serial killer story. That's also kind of giving Halloween fall vibes-ish, sort of. We're just going to say it is. The Ark, I don't remember what this one's about. One of my friends suggested this to me. I'm going to put this in the no right now, just because I don't remember what it's about. We have our wonderful Margaret Atwood book, and this is Grace. I'm going to put her in the no for now, only because I feel like that's going to be a heavy read, and I just don't know if I'm going to be into it. I have Water for Elephants. I'm thinking about donating this. I don't know if I'm actually really that interested in reading this. One of my friends had this copy, and when we did a book swap, I took this from her thinking maybe I would read it, but I've had no interest since I've had it. So I think this is going to be in our donate a pile. So that's our first donate. The God Killer. This is kind of giving fall vibes-ish. So we'll go ahead and put her on the TBR cart. Oh, now we just already have stuff fallen. All of Us with Wings. I think I'm going to put this in the maybe, only because I've tried to already start this once, but didn't get around to finishing it. I don't know. This will be a maybe. I do need to read this because I've had it a while. Goddess of the River. This is giving, like, I don't know if it's because of, like, the book art, but it's giving, like, spring, summer vibe to me. And it might not have any seasonal relevance at all, but we're going to put her in the no, and we'll get to her later. The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. This is giving a fall vibe, too. I don't know if this, again, is even remotely seasonal. But just like the design of the book, like look at them in pages. Like, look at that. I think we'll put her on in the pile for the yes. We'll put her on the yeses for now. We have Of Jade and Dragons. I think that she's gonna go in the maybe. Fathom Folk also gonna go in the maybe. So I'm gonna get a little controversial. Controversial. Words are hard. Clearly. I actually have multiple so I have 2 copies of all of the Crescent City series, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a hater of this book. If you saw my mid-year freakout tag, this was actually my biggest disappointment of this year. So I'm honestly thinking about getting rid of the special editions because I like the hardbacks more. These are pretty, but I don't know. I'm just like, I'm a hardback girly, typically speaking, when it comes to fantasy especially, and when it comes to like books this big. I just feel like paperback and books this big just don't last over like a long period of time. So these are going to go in the actually like maybe donated pile. I'm still kind of on the fence about these, to be honest with you, but they're going to go into like a maybe to donate because I just don't need 2 copies, and I was really disappointed with the 3rd book. I will say I'm going to swap this one out if I can reach it, maybe, because this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive, and it has the extra chapter. So if I get rid of these, I'm going to get rid of the one without the bonus chapter. So we're going to, again, toss her over on the maybe, because that was really, really disappointing for me personally. I have many copies of A Court of Mist and Fury, and so I was trying to get the original like dust covers and like cover of the books, because the original covers are my personal favorites. So I wound up buying this off of Thrift Books, and it was advertised with the dust jacket, and it came without a dust jacket. So this was a big disappointment for me. Be mindful if you go on thriftbook.com. Don't try to find special edition or specific editions of books. Just go on there for cheaper books. Don't try to get fancy with it. So since I have so many copies of this, I think I'm going to just get rid of this. And honestly, I just kind of get mad every time I look at this, because I feel like I was sold something that wasn't what I was advertised, and I meant to return this and never did. And like, this was said to be in like good condition, and I don't really know if I'd consider this good condition personally. And again, there's nothing wrong with a beat up book, because I love a beat up book, but don't tell me this is a good condition when it's questionable good. So that might be donated as well. I haven't decided. I might even at some point rip it apart and use it for a craft, because I do that from time to time, which always upsets people, but that's okay. We have, the next one is the Queen of Thorns and Gold. This is actually another indie author that I came across, and this is the first book, and the main character in this book is a villain. We love problematic female main characters. And so I think I'm going to put this on the TBR cart, because I would love to get to this. And it's giving like Halloween-esque vibes, in my opinion. It's kind of giving like Maleficent. She's giving Maleficent. So that's the decision there. Lightlark, I'm going to put this in the maybe. I'm not even excited for this book, just because I feel like I'm going to hate it. I was given this copy from one of my friends, because she's like, it was okay. So she's like, I'm never going to pick it up. So I'll put that in the maybes. 7 Days in June. I'm going to put this in the maybe as well. Sign here, obviously the Devil Fork. And I know that, I don't know if they I think that this person makes a pact with the devil or something. So obviously we got some Halloween vibes with that one. Actually, so we have 2 more weeks. So I'm filming this in August, and there's about 2 more weeks left in the month. And I'm actually almost through my TBR picks. So I'm going to actually set some stuff aside to see if I can finish it get to it this month. Part of Your World is one of those, because I actually have all 3 books in this series and haven't even started the first one. Don't even get me started. So I'm going to actually put this one off to the side to potentially try to read this month. This one's giving fall vibes. This one's giving fall vibes just because of the coloring, so we'll put her up here. We're going to do a no for no reason. We're going to do a no for no reason. This one I think I'm going to put in a maybe, only because I know that the second one's already slated to come out, I think in 2025. So I'm going to try to get to this one. So this one's going to go on our maybe pile. This is a witch. The XX, that's going to be a yes for fall vibes. This one is going to go on the no, only because I've read a lot of her work, and I want to read some other authors before I pick this one up. Love her work, just want to pick up other authors. This one's giving fall vibes. I know that this is about pirates, so this one's going to go on here, because again, why not? Medusa's Sisters, again, has nothing to do with fall, but it's giving fall vibes, so we're going to go with yes, because again, why not? This is giving our summer vibe, and I know that this is like a summer-themed book. I kind of want to try to get to that this year. So I think I'm going to put this on my try to finish in August. I already have an Emily Henry that I'm reading currently. I'm reading My Happy Place. But if I can get to this one, just because I want to read it during the summer, even though summer is very quickly feeling like it's coming to an end. At First Spite, that's going to be we'll put her in the maybe. When the Moon Hatched, I actually have this on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm going to put her on display because she's the pretty Waterstone, like sprayed edge, and I just don't want anything to happen to her, and I'm going to try to get to her as well, so we're going to just set her in her own pile. Not in Love, this is going to be in the maybe just because I have a lot of romances right now. This one's giving fall vibe, and I know that the second book in this series, I want to say, is slated to come out next year as well. I could be wrong though, so we'll put her on the maybe baby. Ruthless Vows. I've got to get to this book. I've got to get to this book. I've been meaning to get to this book. I don't know why I haven't gotten to this book, but she's going to go on the TBR cart because I need to get to her. Margot's Got Money Troubles. I think I'm going to put this one on there only because I think it sounds fun and funny. So we'll throw her on there. This one's just going to go in the no for no reason other than we have to have some no's. This one I think is going to go on the maybe stack because I think that the second one's slated to come out in this one as well. This one is going to go in its own pile because I have a video planned for that one. This is another indie author, and this one's going to go into the maybe pile. I can't wait to get to this one. This is an urban fantasy. Still so sad about this book. This one's going to go in the no for now because, again, I have a lot of romance. This one is another one that is summer vibe that I just got. And I think I'm going to put this in the no and save this for next year. We'll put this on the maybe, we'll put this on the TBR. We'll put 5-Star Stranger on the maybe, only because this does sound really interesting. The next wave of books, all of these are books I'm donating. So I DNF'd Let Us Descend. This just wasn't for me. I just didn't like it. It was kind of slow, and like the magical realm element was weird to me in this. I was really excited, and I'm disappointed that this just wasn't for me. So I'm actually going to donate this, and hopefully somebody else will be in love with it. So donate pile. Pride and Prejudice. We just talked about this. Not a fan. She's got to go. These Violent Delights. DNF for this one. Did not like it. She's got to go. Ordinary Monsters. I am so upset still to this day that I spent 600 plus pages on stupid. This book is not good. Sorry, I'm a hater. She's got to go too. All the hate. Okay. So the next one's, this is obviously our new, one of our new horror. That's going to be on our TBR. Hopefully we'll get to her in October. I don't know if this is the first or the second one. My friend gave me these books for my birthday, and I really, really want to get to this. So I'm going to put this on the pile, but I have to look up if this is the first or the second book, because she gave me the first and the second book. So I'm going to put her on the yes, please. These two, I read the first one. It's not bad. I just didn't love it. It wasn't for me. I got the duology, and I'm not planning on reading the second one. I've had these in my to donate pile for a while, and I keep forgetting that I put them on my pile. So I'm going to add her. I'm going to add both of those to the donate pile. So this is Christmas, is obviously a Christmas themed book. That's going to go in the no just for now. Obviously pick that up for Christmas. I'm going to put Foxglove on the maybe because I just finished Belladonna. So now I can actually move on to the second one. And I think Wisteria, I think I just got an email stating that Wisteria is going to be shipping soon. Cackle, we're going to go ahead and put her on here because she is obviously a witchy themed book. Let's see here. Broken Blade, I really want to get to this book, but I think right now I'm going to put in the maybe stack. I am scared to start this book. It's so thick. I've heard really amazing things about this book, but for some reason I'm like intimidated by this book. I can't tell you why. It makes no sense. But she's gonna go in the no stack for now. Just gonna go in the no because I have not read the one before this. I don't know why I even got this one before getting the technically fourth one in the series. Don't ask me. The Stolen Heir is gonna go no because I haven't read The Cruel Prince. I know you don't have to read the Cruel Prince series before this, but I do know that they're set in the same world, and I want to read The Cruel Prince first. So that's going to go in the a no stack. This is book 2 of the indie author series, so obviously is going to be a no. This is the other book in that series. So again, I'm not sure which one is the first and the second. So they're just going to both sit there until I look up which is which. Den of Wolves, I've heard that this is supposed to be really, really good. Let's say maybe. I don't know how soon I will get to that one. Ooh. Women in Economics, that's going to be, we'll say maybe for now. And We Were Liars. I actually really want to read this. I love the concept that allegedly this is an unreliable narrator. We have another indie book author, and I think I'm going to put in the no stack for now, only because I might do this around the holidays. Who knows? Why the holidays? I don't know, because that's what my mind is telling me. This is a spicy book. We'll put her in the maybe. This is supposed to be a really cute vampire book, so that's going to go right on there. Okay. These ones are going to be no's because I haven't started the first one in the series. This one is going to be a no because I'm just not feeling it, and this might eventually get donated. I'm not sure yet. This one's going to be a no because I haven't read the rest in the series. So, I think that's pretty good. We got a whole list of stuff that we're going to be donating. I think we've gotten some stuff narrowed down, which is great. So let me pull this over here real quick. And I think, let me move my slippers. Slippies, move. I think all of my maybes might actually fit on here. And I'm going to put all of the paperback on top. Okay, so I think we can fit probably most of these books on here. I'm gonna put paperbacks up here. I'd like to say they will keep them safer, but it's me. Probably not. There's so many. I have so many. Okay, I think. Will I have space for it all? I do not know. Okay, we're going to put you in the nose because I think we're running out of space. Ooh, fun. I guess we're not technically running out of space. Okay. That's what we're doing. So, TBR card. She is looking fantastic. She is organized. She is clean. We can see things. It's beautiful. So I think the next thing I really want to hit is trying to organize these because they're a hot mess and things just need to be cleaned. They need to be cleaned because there's a lot of books over here that need to be put on the shelf. So some of these have got to go so that I have room on my shelves to actually put things up there. So I think I'm going to pull off some of my red books and try to put them out in the other room and then put unread books in here. I think that's the plan. I think that's the move. So I have a shelf of Sarah J. Maas books. So I think I'm going to put this set out there. So that's already one shelf cleared off, and I saved space specifically for those, so I feel good about that. Some more of these. Hold up. We're gonna clean this off real quick. So I've pulled everything off of the shelf. I have to go and obviously do some more dusting because there's so many shelf bits. I'm going to go ahead and just start like rolling through some of these and probably making some choices as to what I'm planning on keeping and what I'm not planning on keeping. And then once I make those decisions, I'll check back in with you, just because there's so many. Like, it's amazing like how many books that you have when you actually start like pulling them off of your shelf and you're like, when did we get here? I don't know, but I am glad that I'm doing this little reset, getting rid of some stuff and getting things organized. So So we got some reorganization taken care of. I'm feeling pretty good with how things kind of turned out. And it's not as jammed as I thought it was going to be. There's actually a couple of slots for some more books to go on there. So I'm pretty happy that there is more spots. I'm happy with moving things around. I don't think that there's going to be like the final cut, if you will, but I digress on that point. I did find some more books that I am planning on donating. I have, got somebody's address on here. Don't know who that belongs to. I have these two books, and they're the Seeing Red and then the Looking Glass Wars, and these were Alice in Wonderland retellings. From a long time ago, and I don't think I'll ever probably pick these up again. So I'm just going to donate them, and hopefully somebody else will love them. I have a second copy of Pride and Prejudice. How I have two, I couldn't tell you. She gotta go. I know that people love this book. I do not. She got cut. Anyways, so I found, I forgot I had this copy too of The Casual Vacancy. I picked this up like a long time ago, and I never got around to finishing it. I thought it was kind of like long-winded, and so I'm just going to go ahead and donate this. I don't think I'll ever pick this up, and we don't love J.K. Rowling that much anyway, so if I don't finish her book, oh well. So, she gone. These books, I could not even tell you. I picked these up at half-price books like forever ago. And again, we all know I'm terrible about taking stickers off. I don't know what these are. I don't know if these are like the first and second in a series. I don't know if these are the 11th and 15th in a series. Couldn't tell you. They've been on my shelf forever. I'm not reading them. So hopefully somebody else will love them. I've had this, I watched this TV series. I don't remember how many seasons it was, and I don't even remember if they finished it. And I've had this forever. I picked it up because it was a TV series. I don't know if I'm ever going to pick this up, so I'm just going to donate it, and hopefully somebody else will love it. I have this like little book of herbs. I don't even know where this came from, but I can just literally Google things, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. I haven't decided. Somebody gave me a book called Heidi, as everybody knows. Well, not everybody, but there is a book called Heidi, and people like buying me copies of it. I'm going to give this to somebody else. I don't care about having a book with my name on it. I actually found this. This is one of my friends. I completely forgot that I had this. She probably forgot that I had this, because I've had this for years, so I need to get this back to her. Oops, my bad. I'm actually going to get rid of this copy of Aragon because I already have the hardback. So I'm going to give this away, and hopefully somebody will love it. It has obviously been a well-loved book, so hopefully it will continue to get some more love because I love this series. I'm getting rid of A Winter in New York. I picked this up from Book of the Month this past December. This was okay. Like, I liked it well enough. I don't foresee myself picking it back up again. And I saw somebody reviewing this and talking about how much they didn't like it. And, like, after hearing their thoughts on it, it made me, like, dislike the book. Because, like, I was like, you ever, like, be like, oh, I really like that book, and then you hear, like, criticisms on it, and you're like, that's so valid. That's what happened with this book. I heard very valid criticisms, and I'm like, never mind. I don't like it. Well, I mean, it's an enjoyable read, but I don't foresee myself picking it back up. I have Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I have had this for years. I don't think I'm picking this up. I actually saw the movie adaptation, and I think that was good enough for me. I mean, I'll actually enjoyed the movie adaptation, believe it or not. But I think I'm good on this one. It's been here forever. I'm not picking it up. I'm going back and forth if I want to get rid of my copy of Red Rising, because I actually just recently got the Fairy Loot edition of the Red Rising. So I'm debating if I want to keep this, because I could use this as like a loaner. So I think I might keep this one. So this one's still up in the air for me, because I love this series. Adore this series. It's so good. I also have, I've had this. It's Yes, Please. Oh my God, this book is so heavy. What is there, like a brick in this thing? Jeez Louise. Oh, it's part of the paper. This book is so heavy. How did I never notice this before? But like they have like a weird paper choice. So this is like really, really thick paper. I don't know if I'll ever pick this up. I've had it for a long time. So I'm kind of on the fence on whether or not this is going to be a get rid of. So I'm going to put this in the maybe pile, but because I haven't decided. Two more that I have kind of on the maybe pile is the Clockwork Angel and then the Clockwork Prince. I never actually finished this series. This was releasing, if I remember right, when I was like going into college. And I think like when I went into college, like I basically really like dropped off of reading, and I just don't see myself picking this series back up again. So this one's kind of still in the maybe, because I did enjoy this series. But I will say Cassandra Clare, after, well, we all know what happened in the Mortal Instruments series, if you read that, and you know what I'm referring to. After the shenanigans that she pulled in the Mortal Instruments series, I just don't know if I'm really that interested in like rereading her work, or really that interested in like picking this back up. But I don't know. So these ones are on the maybe, because I did enjoy them when they came out. I just don't know if they would like hit the same way, if you will, since I'm, you know, quite a few years older since this came out. So I am really happy that I did this. I'm really happy with the organization of this. I will do a little tour with you. So we're going to set these maybe babies to the side. Whew. But I'm really happy. Like, look at this. Hold up. Sorry, I was on the tripod. So we have, not these ones. Look at all those books. That was quite a few to donate. I'm pretty happy with myself, to be honest with you, with getting that many like out of the bookshelves. And we have a really nice, like I got these ones back up here, which I'm really happy about. A lot of these are like, the unread ones. More to the bottom are like my read books. So I wanted to highlight the unread ones to be like, hey girl, like you need to work on those bad boys. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. And I am going to go out and show you the other bookcase and how that looks, because I think it looks really organized. And I just think that everything's so much easier to see. And it just looks really good. And I'll take some footage because I have to put all of like my Pop Funkos back up. But I got to get those like dusted off. So let's go look at the other one. Okay, this is what she's looking like. We got our cute little stuffies up there. And here is our lovely Sarah J. Maas collections. If you can't tell, I definitely love ACOTAR the best. I said what I said. I know that's controversial. I have this. This is actually my friend's copy. I'm keeping that up there because I will forget that I have it. We have some of our read books. All of these are books that I have finished. Look how pretty this is. I just made this. Oh, look how cool she is. This took hours, by the way. Hours, I tell you. But I'm really happy with how that turned out. So this is how we look now. She's organized. She's looking good. I'm really happy. Look at them Fairy Loot like books. They're so pretty, and I love the Waterstone. So really happy how this has turned out. Really just pleased that it's more organized and you can actually see what's going on. So I got the bookshelf all reorganized, got my Pop Funkos back up, made some changes with that. We got our TBR cart. Looking good. We have our changes. Look at these little... Look how cute they are. They're so cute. I love them. So we got a lot of changes made. Things are much more organized. We have 2 big full bags of books to donate. Can't wait to get those out of here. But I'm really glad that I, again, took the time to take care of this, got all of this organized, and I just feel like the refresh was needed and to get some of the old out. We got some of the old out. So that is going to be everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the, going through books with me, or if you were productive, I hope you were also productive. If you decided to throw this on while trying to be productive. But I hope that I see you in the next video. If there was any books that you came across that you love, or have any recommendations based upon some of the books I have, please go ahead and leave a comment, because I love hearing about more books and about more, potential reads that I can add to my list. Not that I need any more, but I'll always take them. So I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.